Can you hear it? Oh, listen to that. The cat is out of the bag. It's officially kitten season in animal shelters all across the country. They're flooded with homeless newborn kittens this time of year. One organization here in New York City took it upon themselves to open a kitten nursery, and they provide some care for felines. They're just too young to survive on their own. Joining us right now is Gemma Smith with ASPCA. Oh my gosh, this little guy, this little female is so sweet. What is her name?
So yes, we're here to introduce you to these kittens because National Kitten Day is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, and you have little Quirk.
Quirk, I love it. She's beautiful.
Yeah, I have Quasar, and we also have Quaint here.
Hi.
And they are 5-week-old kittens and litter mates who came to us from animal care centers of New York City. And they were healthy upon intake, and soon they're going to a temporary foster home as they get big enough to move on to their adoptive life.
Oh, and there are so many of them right now. This is that time of year, right, where you see so many kittens coming in.
Yes, right now we're in the middle of feline breeding season, also known as kitten season.
Kitten season.
And that's this time of year during the warmer months when shelters across the country are overwhelmed with vulnerable newborn cats. And the tiniest ones require bottle feeding every 3 hours as they grow. This one's like, I want to see the world over here. And we really rely on the support of foster caregivers.
Yeah.
And at the ASPCA, we provide training for those interested in fostering our babies.
That's so good, and it's so important as well. Let's talk about how this has an impact on the city, because this can overrun the city. We've got, lots of homes, and this might be a good option for people in apartments.
Yes, absolutely. So in New York City right now, we're at the height of kitten season. And, in addition to New York City, but shelters across the country really rely on the support of foster caregivers. And kitten fosters are in high demand. And we encourage those in New York City to foster.
How do they do that? What do they need to do?
Yeah, so you can sign up if you live in New York City or Los Angeles. We operate 2 foster programs. Yeah, and in LA, they see a steady stream of kittens year round.
Yeah, no kidding.
So if you're interested, oh my goodness, this little one really wants to see the world, you can go to aspca.org/foster to learn more, or contact your local shelter if you live somewhere else.
Now, what if you come across some abandoned kittens? And it's always sad because you hear stories like this all the time. It breaks your heart. What should you do?
Yeah, so if you come across kittens found outside, it's important to pause and assess the situation, because not all kittens born during this time need to be brought to a shelter.
Right, okay.
So what you want to do is use the ASPCA's interactive online tool at aspca.org/foundkittens, and this tool can help you assess the kitten's individual needs and choose the best path for them.
Jem, I have to tell you, last year when you all were here, the one that I was holding fell asleep in my arms. This one is eyes closed and I think about to take a nap.
Oh, so nice.
Look how sweet. Oh, look at that. I'm going to raise it a little bit more. Look at that. Oh, look how sweet. Oh, so sweet. ASPCA Kitten Nursery. I want to just hush because I don't want to wake her up. Jenna Smith, thanks for joining us. I think a lot of the staff's going to come in here and say, hey, I want one of those. They're not ready just yet, though, right? They've got to wait a little bit longer.
Yes, we need mine's actually falling asleep now, too, thankfully. Yes, so these kittens, they'll go to a temporary foster home for a few weeks as they get big enough to prepare for adopted life. And at the ASPCA, we provide all of our fosters with supplies and medical care so that we give them everything they need, including training to take care of our little babies.
I can't stand it. This one's falling asleep. All right, well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for anybody interested. Again, visit that website, and we would love to help out any way we can. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
As we pause a moment with these kittens. All right, well, we will continue. We'll be right back in just a moment. This is Fox for the First Weekend, taking a live